like poor Pluto is through. Poor Pluto, we miss you.
Probably one of the greatest astronomers of all time came from England. Isaac Newton was born after Galileo died. He studied the hypotheses of both Copernicus and Galileo very carefully. He was particularly interested in the concept of gravity. Gravity is a force. On our Earth, the force of gravity pulls us down toward the ground. Our moon has gravity too. Our moon's gravity actually affects the ocean's tides here on Earth.
But the biggest mass in our solar system is our sun. It does not orbit, but it exerts a huge force on all of the planets, keeping them orbiting around the sun.
Isaac Newton performed many experiments about gravity and the motion of other planets and other objects around our planet. If we didn't have gravity on Earth, we would all just float around in the air like a bird. Our schoolwork would look out the window and school would have to close. Think of it. You would have to have seatbelts at your desk. Why wouldn't you be able to change your clothes? They would float away from you. We would have to ride our bikes in the air.
We would like to perform an experiment to show you a little about gravity. We all know that if we jump up, we come right back down. But how fast we come down? And does it make any difference how much the falling objects weigh?
What's Jeff and Elizabeth? Jeff is going to drop a bag of popcorn from a high place.
I'm going to come out and help lead this experiment as well. Dr. Jeff and Dr. Elizabeth are going to be in charge of this experiment. First of all, as was explained to you, Dr. Jeff is holding on to a bag of popcorn. Hold it up, Jeff, so everybody can see it. That's good. It's a bag of popcorn. Would you hold it out straight in front of you, Jeff? And we're going to show you what it looks like and sounds like when we drop it to the floor. Jeff and I have been practicing this. He knows what I'm going to count and when to drop. Here we go. Get ready, Jeff. Oh, hang on. We've got to get that. We can lift that and put it back up there for her. So Elizabeth has that when she needs it. Thank you. All right, here's Jeff. Concentrate. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, drop. Very nicely done. With the assistant scientist, please hand that back to Jeff, if you would, please. And then front.
Now Elizabeth is holding a bag that contains about 200 pennies. She is now going to drop that bag.
Elizabeth's bag holds, as he said, about 200 pennies. And Elizabeth is going to show us what the dropping of the bag looks like and sounds like. Here we go, Elizabeth. Get ready. And 1, 2, 3, drop. Now, I've got a question for the audience. The question is, if we decide to drop both the bag of popcorn and the bag of pennies at exactly the same time, who thinks that the popcorn is going to hit the ground first? Who thinks it's going to hit the ground first? Some people think it's going to hit the ground first. That's interesting. Hands back down. Who thinks that Elizabeth's pennies are going to hit the ground first? Oh my goodness. Hands back down. Who thinks that Elizabeth's pennies and Dr. Jeff's popcorn are going to hit at the ground at the same time? A few people. Hands back down if you would, please. Let's perform an experiment. Now, scientists have to perform many experiments over and over again, often before they are completely correct, and we know that they are exact. So we're going to work very hard to make sure that the bottoms of the bags are at the same time, and that Dr. Jeff and Dr. Elizabeth drop them at exactly the same time. Here we go. I'm going to give you the cue. Here, get ready. And 1, 2, 3, drop. Very close. Let's try it one more time. With the assistants, please hand them back and we'll see if we can get it even closer, if you would, please. Even closer. We're going to make sure that they're dropped at exactly the same time. Let's do it one more time. You're going to drop at exactly the same time. Remember, all you have to do is open your fingers on cue. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, drop. Oh, one more time. I'll tell you what, one more time before you drop them. Hold your fingers out so we can make sure it's right. And open your, don't lift it up yet, just hang on for a second. Open your fingers when we say on the place that we practice. Okay, let's try it one more time. 1, 2, 3, drum. Good, one more time. 1, 2, 3, drum. Good, now try it one last time if you would please, and see if we can get this working as well as possible. As I said, scientists have to perform their experiments over and over again until they know for sure that they are giving them the proper results. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, drum. Ooh, closer and closer. Let's try it one more time. It's a difficult experiment to perform.